Hello everyone, this is the Grief Club. I'm with Kara Mearns Thompson and Sarah Cranky. You guys are co-founders of the Grief Club. What is the Grief Club?
So the Grief Club of Minnesota is a nonprofit, and our mission is to bring grieving children, teens, young adults, and their families together to have a place where they can share their experiences, share their story, where they can find connections with others who have a grief story, and a place to heal.
It was mostly driven by need, but also we have professional and personal grief stories, and so it really goes way back to when we were children and both had significant deaths in our own life, and we're searching for this type of support that didn't exist.
You know, the place that we have here is surrounded by nature and is very peaceful and welcoming. One of our biggest hopes is that when those that we serve here feel like they have a place where they can belong, a place where they can land and take a deep breath and just feel connected and cared about and receive very high quality, high compassionate services. We do a lot of art therapy as a way of expressing our feelings and emotions, and so this room is stocked with paint and paintbrushes and markers and supplies. And really this room is used for all ages. A lot of children and teens like this room, but we do also some family counseling in here and creating objects in memory of the person who has died. And just another way for families to express their grief beyond having a verbal conversation, and something that they can take away and bring home in memory of that person as well. So this space here is our primary group space where we typically have our adult support groups in here, and it just feels again very welcoming and cozy. And I think one of the healthy components of the Grief Club is that in this space, as you can imagine, there are a lot of tears that are shed, but also the relationships that are built in this room when you bring people together, that it allows opportunities for there to be a lot of laughter too. This room in particular, we had two of our clients who helped us create this wall, and a particular story here is that one of the gentlemen, he and his son were in an accident, and his 15-year-old son was tragically killed, and he just always says, I have so much pain, I need to do something with all of that energy, and so I want to put it into a purpose. And so he helped build this wall, and in each of the studs on this wall then he wrote Sam's name in there. So this is sort of Sam's room in his memory and in his honor.
So this looks like a smaller room, but still one that plenty of people can fit in. What's this room used for?
The primary purpose of this room is to do family counseling. So bringing the whole family together to offer support and to help them process kind of who are they now as a family since their loved one has died.
How do you categorize success in something that has such a lengthy time to it?
Right. I think a piece of that is educating those who are grieving that grief is a lifelong process and that there isn't an end date, and that our hope is that they learn how to incorporate the pain inside of them alongside of that joy. But there are so many people that say, I was so excited to come to the Grief Club. I really look forward to coming to the Grief Club. Our hope is that people don't live in that trauma and in that pain, that they can find healthy avenues to express their grief.
So what's your vision for the other spaces?
Yeah. So from the beginning, our vision has been to have a building where, again, we can offer multiple modalities of grief expression through music and meditation and game rooms and specially designed teen rooms and play therapy rooms. And so we do have our whole upper level that we have a vision of adding those components to it. And again, kind of with that same theme of being welcoming and peaceful and a place where people can belong, and also a place where people can come not necessarily because they have a therapy session that day or a group session that day, but just a place where they can come and sort of relax and be away from the busyness and the noisiness of the world, and a place that they can come and know that they are safe with no judgment, and a place just to breathe a little easier. A couple components is that we are increasing our services, offering more programming, more support, more special events for kids and families. But a big piece too is that We've got a wonderful board of directors who their purpose is really keeping us sustainable for the future so that we can be here for many, many years to come. And one of those things is specifically our facilities committee of looking at what can we do with this beautiful space to enhance it. And it's already, I think, amazing and wonderful, but our hope is to make it be even better and be able to serve more hurting hearts and to be able to serve more families. And so the more space that we have, the more therapists we can hire and the more lives we can touch.